You're Hey, check this out real quick though, right? Got a little message for all my up and coming artists, all my aspiring artists, everybody who on the same route as me, on the same path, right? Got a little message for y'all, man. What buddy say on Don't Be a Menace, South Central, we're drinking juice in the hood. Message! Yeah, I got a message for y'all. This ain't my words though. Seen this from a Joe Budden podcast just recently. He was reading an article with an interview with a music executive in LA, right? He ain't never say buddy name, but it was an article, it was an interview with a music executive in LA. Now we talking about a music executive, somebody who in a position we all aspiring to be with you on this music route. Financially freedom, doing what we love to do, no matter what it is within the music thing, doing what we love to do, making money and financial gains, right? Now, it's an LA music executive. So, me personally, I probably take heed to what my man's saying, you feel me? Now, this word for word what bro saying. I went to the podcast, reel and clip, and literally wrote down word for word what Joe Budden was reading. So this is literally out of the dude's mouth. It's literally out of my man's mouth, the LA executive producer. I said executive producer, music executive. Y'all know what I meant. It hit so hard, man. It hit so home, bro, that I had to share this shit because everybody that might not see the Joe Budden clip, some motherfuckers might see this shit and have to revert back to there, even though I'm giving you word for word what he's saying, right? Shit hit so hard, it hit home, bro, because especially from my hometown in the P, bro, we got way too much motherfucking talent. But everybody done faded out or disappeared because a lot of these reasons he gonna tell you right here in this article right here. Be patient. So I'm hoping that a lot of artists from my city actually see this real, man, take heed to this shit, and we can get back to it and get in the lab, man, and actually do what it need to do for the P, you feel me? But check this out. This what the man say. I wrote it down word for y'all. I ain't want it to come out just out my mouth and how I'm gonna say this word for word. Most musicians don't fail because they bad. They fail because the nervous system can't survive the industry. Biggest myth in music is that success depends on exposure. Nah. He said it depends on whether your body can handle being unseen for longer than you expected. The ability to create when your numbers drop, to write when nobody cares, and to keep performing after rejection 47, after rejection 447, 4,447, whatever. That's me saying the whatever part, but after all the rejections, to keep on performing. 90% of rising artists crumble not from the hate, but from the invisible weight of being ignored. The real industry filter, though, is consistency under emotional pressure. Not talent, not looks, not luck, just the ability to keep creating without collapsing into comparison, doubt, or the terror of quote unquote being too late. Most artists don't lose their dream, they lose their self-trust. Your biggest enemy isn't the industry. It's the version of you that keeps on thinking you're running out of time. Because that belief alone kills more careers than bad marketing and missed opportunities. That shit don't hit so fucking hard and hit home, man. I don't know what to do, man. Me personally, I'm still on this journey. I know what's up. But that shit home, man, because a lot of my city artists just faded away and disappeared when we made so much motherfucking great music from every side of town, man. We're gonna read that shit one more time, man. I want this really to take heed to somebody that see this shit, because I don't believe in coincidences. Ain't no such thing as coincidences. Universe don't do coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. Universe do everything for a reason. Yahweh will allow the universe to do everything it need to do for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences. You feel me? It was meant for you to see this. It was meant and me to live in my purpose, to see what I saw, to speak the real and help inspire and help other motherfuckers living in my purpose, you feel me? And I don't believe in coincidences. So we gonna read that one more time, man. The man say, most musicians don't fail because they bad, quote unquote, not because you make bad music, not because you lyrically not good. They fail because their nervous system can't survive the industry. Biggest myth in music is that success depends on exposure. Nah, he said it depends on whether your body can handle being unseen for longer than you expected. And I know that hit home for a lot of artists from my city. I'm from a smaller city, population a little over 100,000. A lot of people feel like they've been unseen for too long because they wasn't making no noise outside of the P. When he even tell you at the end about marketing, he said all this outweighs bad marketing. Marketing is your best friend, man. Marketing is the most powerful tool that's gonna get you out there. Either people don't know about it or don't care to spend money on it because they're looking at it as buying bots, or they just don't look at that investment as, I ain't getting it right back, man. That's what they looking at it, the picture wrong. Either that or they don't know about marketing still and ain't educating themselves. He says, whether your body being able to be unseen for longer than you expected. And Ice Cube even said in one of them clips, if you ain't passionate enough to do what you're doing for 5-10 years without being recognized, this shit ain't for you, man. The ability to create when your numbers drop, to write when nobody else cares, and to perform after rejection 47, 447, 47 million, whatever, bro. 90% of rising artists crumble not from hate. You might have a little hate from your city, especially if you're from a smaller city like mine. Part of the body. If you're from a smaller city like mine, crab in the barrel mentality for the most part, you might have a little hate, but everybody don't know you enough to be hating. You gotta get yourself out there. And it ain't because of the hate. 90% of rising artists crumble not from the hate. Like he said, 90%. Like I said, that's 10% from the hate, they gonna hate you. 90% of rising artists don't crumble from the hate, but from the invisible weight of being ignored. The real industry filter, though, is consistency under emotional pressure. Not talent, not looks, not luck. Just the ability to keep creating without the collapsing into comparison, doubt, or the terror of quote unquote being too late. You know, we hear that a lot in the hip hop community. Nigga 35 still trying to rap. Nigga 30, you just now trying to rap. You just still trying to make it 30. Fuck all that shit. It's the terror of hearing that and living by that. He said, most artists don't lose their dream. They lose their self-trust. Your biggest enemy isn't the industry. It's the version of you that keep on thinking you running out of time. Because that belief alone kills more careers than bad marketing and missed opportunities. The man giving y'all free game, man. Get back on your horse, man. Get back on the motherfucking road, man. Get back, tighten up. If you know deep in your soul you love doing this music shit, or whatever it is, it may not even be music. You know deep in your soul you love that shit. You know you don't want to trap for the rest of your life. You know you don't want to work at this job that you start working back at because you gave up just from working and doing the music. Get back on that shit, man. Like I said, I don't believe in coincidences. You see this, it's meant for you to see this shit. No back. Tighten up, man. YCG Way. Ty Will, all platforms. Unconditional love out right now. You love your kids like I love mine. Trust me, you're going to feel this song, man. It's from a real place. It's from my heart. It's for all three of my kids. To show them how much I love them. I'm growing with them every day. I love this dad shit, you hear me? They get on your nerves sometimes. I love this shit. I won't have it no other way, though. Unconditional love, all motherfucking platforms, man. And ladies, I got y'all coming soon, I promise y'all. Grown and sexy only, though. It's winter time. Y'all want to get booed up. You feel me? Pick the right one for the winter. You know, all that. Ladies, I got y'all coming, man. OMW, OTW. On my way. On the way, ladies. Yeah. Like that. You hear me? It's on the way for the grown and sexy only, though. We got the ratchet. We got the shit coming for y'all next summer for that. We gonna turn up next summer, but it's only for the grown and sexy right now, man. Ladies, I got y'all coming, man. YCG way, man. You hear this message? It was for you, man. Ain't no such thing as coincidences. Tighten up. YCG way.